Hey. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. This is your girl, Charmaine. Happy Sunday to you all. Yes, it's been a while. But your girl is back. And for those who are on my TikTok, thank you for joining me. Welcome. For those on my Facebook, thank you for joining me. And of course, my YouTube persons, thank you for joining me. If it is your first time here, thank you so much for joining. I am finishing off my series of mindset and personal growth. Today, our topic is your comfort zone could be costing you thousands every year. Yes. That is the topic today that we're going to be talking about. And you might be saying, why would you say that? So, yeah, your comfort zone could be cost you thousands of dollars each year because most people think their comfort zone is keeping them safe. But you know what the truth is? Your comfort zone may actually be the most expensive place you'll ever live. The biggest risk today isn't trying something new. It's staying exactly where you are while the cost of living continues to rise. So comfort feels safe, but it often limits your growth. We naturally choose what is familiar to us all the time, and a steady paychecks feel secure. But relying on a single income source creates vulnerability. And then growth happens when we learn new skills, meet new people, take calculated risks. Every successful entrepreneur was once a beginner. So, not just careless risks, but calculated risks. So, comforts create routine, growth creates opportunity. And then there's a cost of staying the same. Are your bills lower than they were 5 years ago? Has your groceries become cheaper? Has insurance gone down? Has fuel become less expensive? Because I know most of your answers are no. So you may, yet many of us are still depending on the same exact income they had years ago. Every year you delay creating another income stream could mean missing out on thousands of dollars. So opportunity cost is real, you know. It is very real because people often focus on what they might lose by starting something new. Instead, they should ask, what might I lose by doing nothing? Because you know you're going to lose if you do nothing, right? Missing family vacations, delay retirement, continuing financial stress, missing memories with loved ones because money is tight. And doing nothing has a price too. So if you think doing nothing is going to keep you safe, no, doing nothing has a price. And then you have fear, often disguised itself as logic. Everybody wants to be logical. People say, I'm too busy. I don't know enough. What if I fail? How are you going to start something and then the first you're going to say, what if I fail? You have doomed yourself before you even start. And then it's always maybe next year, next month, next week, next 2 weeks, next 2 months. But usually what's underneath is fear. You heard me, fear. You will never feel 100% ready. Confidence come after action, not before. You don't have confidence then you do action. You do the action, then you gain your confidence. And can I tell you that small decisions create big results? Most successful people didn't become successful overnight because what I'm doing is not a microwave success. It's not a get rich quick scheme. They simply read one more book, attend one more training, made one more phone call, start one side business, stayed consistent, and we're now reading the book, The Slight Edge, which talks about consistency. Yes, people. This is by Jeff Olson, The Slight Edge. You need this in your library. So, yeah, stay consistent because small actions repeated over time create extraordinary results. Going to the gym one time a month for 5 hours does not work. Like going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week for half an hour to 45 minutes. And sometimes you have to ask yourself hard questions. If nothing changes, where will you be? Where will you be 1 year from now if nothing changes? Where will you be 5 years from now if nothing changes? Where will you be 10 years from now if nothing changes? Will life look different for you if nothing changes, if you don't change anything? Or will you simply be older with the same financial challenges? Your comfort zone is stealing your dreams because maybe you've always wanted more time with family, to travel more, to retire early, to pay off debt, to leave an inheritance, to stop worrying about money. But these dreams usually require growth, not comfort. So you have to get uncomfortable in order to grow. Success requires temporary discomfort. You have to get uncomfortable in order to be successful. Everything worthwhile feels uncomfortable at first. Learn to drive. Remember when you just started to learn to drive? That was the most uncomfortable feeling. When you started a new job, you were so excited about starting a new job until that first day. Speaking in public, going back to school, starting a business. Discomfort is always a sign that you're growing. So I want to challenge you this evening. Instead of asking yourself, what if it doesn't work? Ask yourself, what if it does work? One decision could change your financial future. The opportunity you ignored today could have become the income that paid for your retirement, your dream vacation, your children's education, or the freedom you've always wanted. So, if you've been thinking about creating an additional stream of income, but you've been waiting for the perfect time, I'm just here to remind you that perfect rarely comes. If you're open to exploring an opportunity that fits around your current schedule and want to learn more, send me a message. Let's have a conversation and see if it's the right fit for you. Your comfort zone is a beautiful place. But guess what? Nothing grows there. The price of staying comfortable is often greater than the cost of taking a chance. And every year you delay could be costing you opportunities you can't get back. The life you want usually exists just outside your comfort zone. And you don't have to quit your job to change your future. You just have to start building something alongside it. And growth begins where comfort ends. So that's my little talk for you tonight, this evening. I hope something resonate with you. And like I say, if you want to talk more, if you want us to have a more in-depth conversation, DM me and we can talk. But don't let your comfort zone rob you of what you really want.